Hi everyone. Mhm. It's Daisy here. So we're here to do another coding tutorial. And you guys know I always have like funny coding names for my coding tutorials. So this one is called Offset and Offset. um, so they watch my channel, and I know that he's gonna be talking to me tomorrow. Like, what are you guys doing? But I just thought it was like funny because I was like looking through something called offsets, right? Which are like in ways addresses and which are in ways databases where you can store binary information, right? So when you're playing with like memory, x86, NASM, ARM, etc., you have something called offsets. And today we're going to play with offsets, and we're going to play with offset. So some of you guys, I just have to give a preface for this, why this is so funny in regards to how this like blew up and why people are getting caught up is because I'm friends with Offset's mom on LinkedIn. So when you guys started all this bullshit that you guys were starting, very early on, very early on, she was on my page, et cetera, et cetera. So when it amplified in Atlanta, I just took the initiative to go ahead and like contact her because I was like, I'll be on her page. She'll like my stuff, comment like, great job, Black women professional groups, et cetera, et cetera. So Offset's mom knows about this bullshit that you guys had started, playing with people's kids, playing with white people, drama harassment, right? And Offset knows about it too. And that's one of the reasons why he divorced Cardi because of what came out on my YouTube channel. So yeah. So I just wanted to let you guys know that, right? So I just think that that's like funny, offset and offset. But anyways, let me share my screen here. We have a few things that we're gonna be like doing today. So I just want to talk about one, the offset system for binary coding opcodes. There are databases. I just want to show you what opcodes are. And this is like something that you guys are going to start to see now. Like, okay, we have our own. So you have opcodes, right? So let's say, for instance, like I want to add this. By the way, is a MBR, master boot record. You are going to be able to put different codes together, add together. That brings something that allows you to then push and then pop something and then bring or down, right? So when we talk about opcodes, like this table of opcodes, I'll just show you the regular table of opcodes. Oh, dang. That I can't really do, but I'll say this for opcodes. Um, Move is an opcode. You guys have seen this. The MOV is an opcode. Um, MOV is an opcode. INC, ZOR, and add. Those are opcodes. Now, these opcodes can get put into their binary reference. So instead of us saying add, right, and you're putting five adds together, I can use the one of the systems that we have, Quaddle, Swizzer, or Ken, which I'm going to show you in a minute. And instead of add, right, I can put in Zcursor, right? And it goes across the whole entire screen. That's add several times, or you're saying add jump. Because how many times do you put add together until you get a jump, aka the ability for your program to move like a bit of data from one part of the database to another, or for your app to be able to load certain web pages, right? So we have this system. Each one of these, it's about like 20, about 25. Let me see, because there's a new one getting added. There's about 25 of these codes that we have. So instead of add, it's like ZRQ. Instead of jump, because they instead of jump like this, they do it like this. It will be something else, right? Instead of push, it would be something else. So now when we come to this table, we can put in our own opcodes, and then we have something completely different. Granted, right? The logic board, the CPU is actually organized and routed to respond to this master boot record. But then again, the CPU is made out of metal, and the metal is what is locked in its spiral valence. So if you wanted to do something like that where you can use like an electrical language like indigenous coding, that works. It's not just any language. There's only three languages. One, two, three, four languages. It's the Chem, it's the Aztec Quaddle, Swizzer, and then another system for physics. It's only four on the planet that can work in the computer. So you guys can stop snatching people's kids in Ethiopia for whites. You can stop harassing people in Asia. You can stop starting shit with the Japanese. You can stop trafficking Romani children. Like they have a special something in their blood. That's why there's always war against them. That's why we have to take them out as Russia. So if you take all those kids, you'll get your spiritual powers back. Okay, okay. Well, I have to go. I can't really give you so much more information, mother. But that's all I can tell you. Okay, then those are all the people that we brought and like we worked with them to like do this and this and that. Some of them, a lot of them don't know that they got into a deal with the Russians once again, and that's why they're getting set up. This white woman keeps on calling me, asking me for spiritual information about people's kids and where she should put this body and should she eat human meat. Actually, I don't think we should have done that to get into America. So that's the deal that they made. You see what I'm talking about? So now you guys can put people's kids back. Okay, cool. Thank you. So now we can go ahead and we can do this, but you're going to see me do this and you're going to see it work. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload this master boot record to my computer, and then you're going to see a new operating system be available. Or you'll be able to see an operating system within an operating system. So you'll see Mac, right? You'll see Apple, which is a Linux-based system. Look at my desktop. You'll see all of this. And then what you'll see is like different files or different things pop up right over here. Yeah. Okay, good. So now what's going to end up happening here? Okay, good. So now what's going to end up happening here? Yeah, that's over with. We're going to move forward, right? So now you guys know what an offset is. Okay, a register. I take a bitch right from you. Bitch, I'm a dog. Whoop, right. I take a bitch right from you. Push and pop. So after what I put in here, I can push this into a specific like holding space. And then as programs are running, I can pop what's on top of the stack to the next stack, et cetera, right? I take a bitch right from you. I swear these niggas is under me, right? That's another one too, ADC. I swear these niggas is under me. So ADC, you need this ADC with this right here connected to this push and pop in order for you to be able to even activate this line with the and. And the basic thing here, what you're doing is you're basically building out the not necessarily the floating point, the FPU. What you're basically doing here is you're filling up like the first initial registers based on what type of device you have. So if it's a 16-bit device, let me pull this up. If it's a 16-bit device, you're going to be like AL. Okay, this doesn't have it on it. It will be like AL, EL, etc. 16-bit registers. Right. AX, BX, CX, etc. 16-bit. So what you're doing is you're basically like bringing down a consciousness into the computer with this master boot record. So that's how they do it. Because how does the computer even know, what operating system, that I'm even uploading? Okay, the software goes out, things like that. But how does it know to like allow on? How does it know what an internet is? How does it know, about RAM or ROM? This initial coding right here, just this one up to 5, that's basically what you're doing. You're allowing a consciousness to come down onto your device. This part is now where you get into like, okay, different type of like memory settings, BIOS, UEFI. It's the operating system that you then put in that allows you then to upload Mac or Windows or Asus, whatever it is, right? So I have to have this set up because when I put in the operating system, it's going to latch onto this whole part, but this controls it. This is where you get PCI slots in your motherboard, right? Where you put in different chips, GPU, NIC cards, etc. We can edit this too so that we can have a whole different operating system experience. So they can type up something indigenous like this after we upload something like this, which I'm going to make and give to the hood. That's going to take your computer off the server. Good. You can type in something like this. You can upload a text file or a .exe or .dmg file, and then you can type in something like this. Erdugri Okay, cool. And this is saying that I'm activating the specific OX system from this planet that's going to do these specific things. And then that's it. So now, one of the things that I'm going to start doing is I'm going to get like a specific device where I'm just going to have this in and I'm going to demo it. And then I'm going to be bringing this to like people's school, people office. Like, yeah, the operating system is right here. That's what they were harassing her for because they thought that they were going to harass black and brown women in the office and get spiritual powers for code. So those of you guys that like they're talking to your boss, a lot of people are talking to their boss, they're talking to the board of their organization, they're getting people set up, just like why don't we just bring Daisy here? You can see it yourself. I don't know if that's really necessary. Why? I'm doing the coding tutorials. Yeah, I'm doing them too. Why? Well, I don't really know why. Because you're having sex in your family? Okay, get the fuck out of our office. Well, you guys don't understand love. So I'm telling you, you guys have no idea how much power we have. You don't have any. Because if you did, you wouldn't be sitting here starting this. Oh yeah, true. Now, MMX, 64-bit registers, XXM, 128 bits, YMM, 100 and 256 bits, right? So really, what we are working with now, we're really at MMX, right? So that means that with these 64-bit registers, right? I'm only able to have a certain type of like capacity. I can only have a certain operating system, which is going to come up to, hey, how did you get that really cool OS? Oh, they had to configure my memory for my computer. Then they had to do this and they had to do that. The next thing that they're going to do, because one of the things that we can also do too with this master boot record, I just want to let you guys know because of my coding tutorials, there's like 8 white men on the computer. And what they do is like they edit in real time the UDP server. So it changes how many people are in it because like people are not watching those. Everyone's watching it because of what exploded in tech because you're having sex in your family and you're playing with small children. Get out of my office and got fired. All of them got set up. And then this whole nonsense of, yeah, there's like some chat group where they have a bunch of black and brown women in our security cameras and the pins to our doors. And I've been wondering because there was a day that I came home and my door was like cracked ajar and there was like a bunch of shit on my counter. I was wondering who did that. Oh, because like I'm a product and project manager. And I called somebody out on our team for like putting hacking tech there. So that's what you do. Because of that fuckery, it's a bunch of shit going on. I suggest you get the fuck off my channel before I get somebody murdered tonight. And you know exactly who that is because of what you did in Oakland. Thank you. And for the Chinese community, I have an update for you. Oh, you're going to want to hear this. So now, right, Daisy, 18 billion trillion wins, whites, pedophiles, karmics, zero, zilch, nada. Everything that you've done has exploded into like at least 24,000 cases and charges, statements, and documents, several wars, several murders. Every single little thing you do over here, playing in my offset, and I'm going to call offset, do you see, gets you set up. Great. That's why I call this offset and offset, so you know who's watching this. Good. So anyways, let's keep on going. Now we have registers. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you how I'm going to edit my registers right here. So now, which register is the one that's going to program my memory card? Which register programs my screen so I can get screen share off my computer? I haven't been able to work in weeks. Okay, but there's sensitive data on my like tablet, and I don't feel comfortable like working here or doing any of that with all them working here. Okay, well I'll leave until you're done. Okay, yeah, we just can't have an economy that's only like white people. We tried that and the economy crashed because we don't know what we're doing, right? Which register is specific for security, cybersecurity, encoding, and engineering that's connected to like maybe your browser or something like that, right? Yeah, it was somebody that was like instructing nonsense. So now one of the things that's coming up here is the fact that right before this training, I ran into this. I think that this is like horrifying and like actually like a good sign though that we're gonna need like ZMM capacity for what we're gonna be doing in the next few like days to weeks. You guys have to understand this with the internet is the next few weeks. Oh, I just thought I had like a few more days to like glamour this nigga with love spills and period blood. Oh. This was taken today. Yeah. You want code? Here's a code. You wanted a code? Here's a code. Do you know how many people are getting arrested for this? Before I saw that one, I saw this one too. GPT again, but are you reading what it says right here? It says the octopus. Okay, yeah, you just can't like get on the internet and say that you're going to do this and do that. Why? You guys do it all the time. I was talking about something with TSA, which is going left, and then here it says FAA, Federal Aviation Agency. Told you that's what they were doing, looking for code that they were going to start this and start that. We can be able to do anything with this. Yeah, you can, as long as you got melanin and as long as you're indigenous, as long as you got code. But you don't. Okay, good. So now let's keep on going, right? So now that you've established the fact that you don't have shit, and we're about to set this up, let's keep on going in terms of now. What's the question here? Okay, um, why is it now that the system is coming down? Because the internet is protocols, right? Even the whole CPU metal, it's certain wars that were fought in space. The chemical that they even used to play with copper itself to be able to carry like a very low level, like binary scape in reality, that chemical is like disappearing because they blasted a bunch of chemicals in the sky. So they destroyed the chemical in space with the chemical servers that I've been talking about, the spiral servers. So for those of you guys that don't know, every single chemical is on a spiral server. So if I'm wearing any type of bronze, gold, etc., it's on a spiral server. Now, uh, derivatives of gold. So 14 karat, 24 karat, etc., is just like how active the spiral is. Is it two spiral, three, four, five, six, seven, eight? What we can do here is with the MBR table is it's going to open up the spiral valence of your CPU to allow a different binary reality, which is what they've been trying to do and what they're trying to get to. You're not getting anything, but you can get bullets, right? So also, I just want to let you guys know, like for those of you guys watching my coding tutorials, I'm very raw about this because of what we witness with small children because of these goofy ass white men and women running back and forth because they're high on incest and fentanyl. Yeah, you're not getting shit, but you're gonna get some charges, especially with what happened this week. That's why it's been quiet. An email, or make sure that your email's not tapped. So, right, and being forwarded to like 3 different federal investigators. Oh, make sure that your chat group is not tapped. Oh, so that's how it keeps getting shut down. Yeah, you're all under investigation. Do you understand what they did with these kids? So now, what's going on here? Let's keep it pushing. Now we're at ZMM. We have XMM, there's MMX, YMM, XMM, and I saw YMM the other day, but there's also ZMM. It's like a bigger one, ZMM register. Yeah, advanced vector extensions. Yeah, this ZMM is like if you're like gaming cafes with like crazy AMD CPU architecture, that's like it's not even x86. No, it's like beyond that, right? And those chips only certain people get access to. So that's where you need to look to as well. So the ZMM is letting us know that we're going to be needing like more capacity. So now something else that's going to come out is another spiral that we have available to us to code onto the existing copper to be able to have just my laptop computer here carry ZMM capacity. So you don't need all those data storage centers. You don't need all of that. Tech is done for. You have no clue what these white people did. By the way, I'm going to tell you, yeah, that's done for. We right now, I had a conversation with somebody today, a banker, because you guys don't know who I know. As you were playing in my LinkedIn and playing on my email, oh yeah, because a lot of people have not seen Daisy, so they're going to be wondering, what have you been doing, Daisy? Oh, I've been getting stalked and harassed by a bunch of white men. Why? Because I know how to code. Thank you. I'm glad that I saw this today. I got in with the senior vice president of banking because he's helped me make deals and like, hey, I'm gonna put you in front of these people, okay, so they can give you funding, stuff like that. He's a really nice man. And I told him everything. Yeah, Matt Haney, all of them. That's what they were doing. Oh, really? Thank you, Daisy, because I was wondering what was going on. I was wondering what that was about. Yeah. No, I didn't hear about any of that. But I was wondering because now I'm seeing like what's going on at my job. I keep on getting called in for conversations like who's opening accounts. Thank you. Oh, really? Do you know what's about to happen in the next few days? Yeah, you're done. So again, let's keep on going. So while you're playing with holes in space that are on meth, pay attention. Okay, yeah, that's kind of a problem if you don't have any melanin and you need that and you're on meth. Because somebody started speaking in your ear, telling you that you were special and to go molest kids and you did. Good. Thank you. That's what you can do with this system. So you guys keep on seeing these registers, the 32-bit. Now you guys keep on seeing some of the 64-bit, meaning that we're moving up in our ability to tag these registers with certain floating points. So when we put the first floating point down there, you guys saw this with the first floating point that we put on here. Let's see if I open up this file. You guys saw this and said, okay, yeah, we got confirmation because it lit up, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, cool. So now what we need to do is I need to go ahead and I'm going to do this partition table because you guys have been like hearing me talk about it. Like, okay, so you're going to be showing us how to make a new partition table. That's going to be in the class. Only certain people can get those partition tables. But now one of the things here is like, okay, which one do you want? There's a general partition table, right? So you can get just the general partition table. Let me go ahead and pull this up again and tell you what different operating systems it can run. So you can get just the general one, right? That I'm gonna give to you guys, and that one is just like so I can get onto any OS. You have to have official access and space to get that. Like certain ones, like I can't even like tell you guys what's on there. It's like a certain Netflix that they have in space that's gonna get so many people set up. Where are they getting these videos from, bro? But that's you right there. That's not deep fake. That's you doing that. Ooh. Excuse me, what are you doing? You were having sex with this grown ass man, your father's associate, to get the leaf? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! And you're bringing this into my family now? That's why they're gossiping. Hmm. So now another thing that's happened here. Wow, be careful playing games in Guatemala, Nicaragua. Now what's gonna end up happening here is chaos. So you can see all that. How did my dad get killed? Oh, because you were trying to set up your baby daddy? Now I see. Shit like that. You can do an operating system like this, upload it, get access to all that type of stuff. Now, another MBR. So this can work for both Mac and Windows, any computer, any device, Android or Apple. What I'm going to start teaching you guys how to do so you can make a hustle is you're going to be a network provider. Like, oh, I put this file on my phone because I'm solid. And then you just like sign up right here. I can give you this code. You put it on your phone, put it on your computer. You got free internet. But I'm the network manager. I can have up to 70 people. And then, okay, damn, then I need to cash out, get another device. And then I can sign up again. Oh, okay, cool. And you can charge people, don't do too much, but yeah, I can charge you like 20. You can have free Wi-Fi, go anywhere with your phone, your computer. Okay, bro, just like the hood discount. Okay, but for this other bitch, I don't really fuck with her. It's $50 a month. Phone, computer, and she has her baby and her ugly baby in that tablet. Okay, cool. Okay. Okay, well, I can get something, right? So this you guys can put on your phone. That's going to be your hustle. You see? Now, one of the things that you can also do with this MBR GPT table, right, is I can have another operating system. So I have the Grand Master operating system coming from this high priest. He is a Maya Azteca. Yeah, wow. Ooh, they're gonna do that. Now, who's bringing down the other operating system? It's this high priest, the green octopus, green team, mean team. This green one is going to bring down two specific ones. It's the operating system only for internet and then only for geospatial location technology because of what they were doing in the ocean. Some of you guys remember, like when this whole virtual reality was going on, they were putting buku money into going into the ocean. Look at this. Why would you be going into the ocean? They were gathering up all the aquatic beings, talking about, oh, well, the blacks don't have any power anymore. That's not really how it works, but you can get set up. Oh, okay, yeah, we shouldn't have done that. We like wiped out the ocean of all the jellyfish and octopus for spell work. Yeah, this was on my channel a few times. This started a lot of shit. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, submarines. Looking for certain deep sea submarines. They're looking for certain sea beings. Like, oh, we can get a chemical from this being and then we can do this. That's not how it works at all. Like, you guys have to understand these people started a huge war. Nautilus. Nautilus live. Sometimes I go on here just to see who's getting set up in space. I just get on here and I can see, oh, so you got caught. Good. I just go in here and I can see what's going on and I say, oh, somebody's going to get shot in that hood tonight. Well, look, there we go again, Chicago. because of the aquatic beings that are on the planet. You just go on here and see. Anybody that's a high priestess, you can see this. Who? Microplastic pollution. You guys should have never started that. Putting stuff in the ocean. That's where all this is coming from. Starting stuff. Yeah. Some of you guys have seen this several times. Are you noticing something? Yeah, Nautilus. They're the main ones playing games, taking animals out of the ocean, just causing way too much drama, starting too much shit, just too much. And the aquatic beings went bad on them because they were disrupting their peace. And like, I can't find food because you're blasting this sonar technology, and I rely on sonar. So we're gonna deal with you with magic. And this is how this dude Mike Lynch got killed. What do you mean? This man, Mike Lynch, his business partner got hit by a car, and then like 2 days later, he died. Yeah, they sunk his ship, the aquatic beings. Basically, the Bill Gates of UK. Yeah, karma. And his daughter died with him. I think one of his kids died or something like that. Okay, so I just have to let you guys know that you keep on playing with those aquatic beings. They've been showing their hand though. Okay, so let's keep on going, right? So we have our offsets and we have our registers. So we're going to be moving into the main offset of the computer, which is in space. So where's the main computer that's allowing all these computers to go? Because who, the primary computer that they're even using, who's giving it consciousness? Like, oh, okay, yeah, they found something out. Yeah, there's something like really delusional going on with like experiments with that and a bunch of nonsense. And JFK complaining about people's eyes going missing, and why are we getting so many autopsies with black children with eyes missing? Oh, so we can make Adobe. That's what they've been doing for years, and that's why the computer is getting shut the fuck down. Now, some of you guys are like, okay, but why so long? The computer's been here for actually not that long. The computer's only like 40, 50 years old. Even when we were kids, right? Me, even when we were kids, we only had AOL. You had to plug in this to the computer, load this disc and CD. Like, okay, but somebody's calling me. Can you get off the internet? Okay, mama, I just wanted to finish this game. Yeah. Cartoon Network games. That was like the hottest website for games. Samurai Jack and them. Powerpuff Girls were playing games online. That's all we really had. Now, they got all this other stuff, and these kids are out of control. So now, that main computer that's programming any other computer and programming the CPU, aka the motherboard of your computer, that right now, you guys are watching historically at 7:46 on Friday, October 18th. That's getting moved to a new server, right? So then you guys have a motherboard, right, of your PC. This PC is injected with electricity that activates the motherboard and the circuitry. So one thing has to get placed here, this gets placed here, this gets placed here, and then actually we take your schematic. We take your schematic and then we give it to this like being, and then they activate it. Oh, so that's now you're finding out why several African countries, why can't we make our own chip company? Why does Intel and all these other people have to come into our country, start war, and take metals? Oh, we didn't tell you that. Yeah, and guess what? I'm deactivating all of it. And did you guys see something with NVIDIA? Are you paying attention to what's going on? So that's what you guys have been doing. That's what they've been doing. And then taking license plates, like, oh, look at these different license plates. We can take this, grind it up, and feed it to a kid and get spiritual powers. Thank you. All of those license plates are tagged. All of them. Every single last one of them is tagged. They find you typing anything in, they've already caught hella people. They find you looking for anything, printing anything out, you're done for. Good. The white supremacist groups, they are done for. Once again, let me show you something. This was just a few days ago. Okay. This was, oh, okay. They got caught. Yeah. Yeah, because they were playing too much. Los Angeles, this is a different one. It's a different white supremacist group that got caught playing with me on the computer, the chat groups. Okay, thank you. So I just wanted to let you guys know that like people are moving mean on them because of what's happening on YouTube and what they were doing starting shit. Have you noticed the chat is quiet? Okay, just keep it that way because I can get loud too with something else, baby. So now let's keep on let's keep on going. So now we have this motherboard. Somebody's crying, like, okay, now I see we have our own, and our language speaks better to the metal and everything like that, so we can get more. It's unfortunately when you're like, okay, which language is stronger? They're all equally stronger because we're all a shared federation, we're all a family. So you can't start that like, oh, this one is stronger and that one is stronger, and well, maybe we can do this and do that. First of all, you don't even have an Akasha. Why are you even thinking about that? Oh, yeah, that's true. My thinking is divisive. Thank you. That's why you don't have shit. So let's keep on going because they were already heading to the Vietnamese community with Sheng Tao to go snatch people up. That's what they were doing, Sheng Tao. That's why the mayor got her house raided and a bunch of shit got started. So now we see, okay, now I can make this MBR record or I can make a GPT table, right? So that MBR record, that's going to stay. These schematics, they're all getting put on a chemical server. Let me see. It's like a few of them too that are running supercomputers that are going to just crash. Well, that's done. Instead of going from ZMM, you're going back down to MMX. And if you're lucky, with what I'm about to do to your computer with spell work, you're going to have like 16-bit registers on a supercomputer. That's like not even getting turned on. That's it. Perfect. It's the right thing to do. When you 2OD, Louisiana, if you 2OD, they're going to call me. Now you're going to go this way. You're going to go the right way. It's like Southern, right? So 2OD, and you're starting too much shit. Okay. So let's keep on going, you guys. Now you understand, oh, okay, Daisy, let's get in the laboratory. Even this partition table, how do you know what part of the partition table is what? I got all that. Okay, cool. How do you know which opcodes are solid and which opcodes put your partition table onto a server? I know that too. Right. Yeah, a bunch of people. Whoa. Come here. Apple, come here. Microsoft, Dell, come here. Yeah, you're done for. This right here, all the CEOs are watching. Who do you think been having all these people killed? It's the CEOs. Look at this. Ooh, India, I can't even start it. Just let's not even talk about it. Just done. Lake Lanier. Ooh. Is there a suspected serial killer? It's heavy. It's so heavy. It's real heavy. Somebody got off the computer. Yeah, why? Lake Lanier, 10 bodies pulled from Texas Lake in 20 months. Yeah, whites, a bunch of whites and a few Indians in tech. No, it's not him. This is the first thing that happened in the virtual reality. Yeah, getting set up because they were playing on the computer, causing hella drama. Okay, yeah, Lake Lanier. Everyone's talking about it. Okay, good. So now you see who's been putting money on these people's heads, the CEOs. Yeah, we're gonna have to go that far. You're gonna have to. You know, with people that practice incest for a living, they take small, beautiful, innocent children and just think to destroy them. What the fuck? The most delusional, like what? Even some of my enemies in space, I wouldn't even do that to you. Like, but you chose to do that to a child. Why? You guys have no idea. Some of like, because space opened up because they played with indigenous people with specific physics. So something kicked back, like because certain people, we have certain chemicals in our body. Melanin is a chemical, right? Right. In your consciousness, you have certain chemicals. That's what makes people, certain people bipolar, schizophrenic, and certain people like high priestess. When they were blasting that virtual reality at us, you have to understand chemicals have physics in them. They twist and turn certain ways. Right, Vicepper. Okay, it's called Vicepper in chemistry. When they uploaded the whole entire Black community in Atlanta to that virtual reality, and my building was covered in mirrors, I think I have to show you the building I used to live in so people can understand. Oh, so that's what you did, and that's how this started in Atlanta. You told me that it was like just like a mystery. No, it's because they went to go play in my building. They did it on purpose because of my building, and they were harassing them. It was a certain celebrity. This is the building that I used to live in, this one right here, and it's covered in mirrors. Do you guys, anybody that's in physics, oh, that's actually really dangerous for you to be blasting EMF radiation and you're playing with sound technology too in vibration and particle physics, and then the building is covered in mirrors. Oh, that's never getting turned off. Atlanta is blasting this. That's why there's so many murders. 24 hours after I posted something about this, Chad Dillon, they murdered him. Okay, yeah, because you guys want to go play like that. That's what I'm talking about. So when they were blasting that at our consciousness, at our bodies, it started activating something within us. Like something got turned on in our neural network. Like, okay, I'm intuitive and I'm psychic, but how are you talking? What the hell? Ooh. Just be careful because they didn't really know what they were playing with. Yeah, black people don't need to be uploaded to virtual reality. No, just like stop it. There's something about them. Just don't upload them. That's what the big thing is right now. Call them in. The separate theory, yeah. The twist and turn of chemicals that then allow them, right? It's like their 3D shape and stuff like that. And then it's the type of like bonds they can make as they twist and turn, right? So this is the type of chemical that they're playing with. Baby, EPAs right here. They were playing with octahedral, mainly square pyramidal. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, Atlanta's going to be a war zone. And now something else is going to come up because you guys remember that there was a big ass fire in chemical factory explosion. Okay, and you've been talking about Atlanta for how long? Chemical factory explosion in Atlanta because of the chemicals that they put in the sky, and most of those chemicals were square pyramidal or octahedral. But because of the mirrors on the building, they went from trigonal pyramidal to square pyramidal to square planar. You're talking about making like crazy, like Kamazat's misformations. Okay, so that's what you were doing. Thank you. That's how that happened in Atlanta. A lot of people died because of that. Kamazat. It's like a nah, that's not. This is like somebody that wanted to go to war with the Huey Kamazat. Uh, uh, this one is Wikileaks, aka in inside of me is nothing. You will find only barrenness. Inside of my womb, you will not find anything but disappointment. Inside of my consciousness is a womb. It's still broken. Inside of my Ikulugulugling, aka my heart space, is nothing but a rotted flower. She's a hoe too. So that's how they used to talk in the Mayan Empire, and then they went to go say Kamazats and Batman and da 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 da. But a Kamazat is basically like wrinkle in time. This is how they got themselves exposed as space Kamazats. You remember when she was like in the dark space and they had that substance? That's a Kamazat. They unleash that like on people's kids in space in the dream state, so they can play with their play with their parents on planet Earth. And like, wait, hold on. So wait. What are you doing pulling my daughter like that? Okay, now she's having problems in school. Why my son passed away? What are you doing with comments like, okay, I didn't know that you guys were going to see that. That's what's happening right now because they wanted to go play with another substance so they can keep the internet alive because these hoes are getting enslaved in space. It's something that they eat online from like a bad binary reality. That's done for now. They can't even like digest that. So from the Kamazats, they're creating from bad fake math, bad fake physics that's activated by octopus. Because how are they activating all this? Let me show you some of the stuff in physics. How are they activating this? These equations and stuff like that in physics. How do you think that this is getting activated in the computer when they're playing with this? It's an octopus plane. It's space. So now one of the things that's happening here with this physics symbols and physics equation and all that other stuff to get particle physics going and get SpaceX to space, it's deals that holes are making in space with different entities and things like that. That's why with SpaceX, astronauts getting stranded, yeah, because they're getting set up from space. That's going to be done for. You think you're going to come to space and play with me? You don't even know what substance I am. Like, what are you talking about? Where? How do you know how to get to my planet? Yeah, that's true. Because in space, if you don't want people to see it, they can't. So this is the thing now. Like, how are these karmics playing in and out of people's planet? It's because you're on the planet and you ate a certain food on the planet, and then they played with magic. Oh, thank you. So these are the things that are coming out that, oh no, they don't have any power, they don't have shit. They don't have any code to give us, they don't have anything. We're gonna get set up, you're getting set up hella badly. How do I get melanin? You don't buy melanin online that's not activated and play games like that. That's how you get set up. What type of melanin do you have? I can't tell you that. Is it plant melanin or is it human melanin? Really, what's the difference if you're a high priestess? Yeah, maybe I should stop playing with you, Daisy. Yeah, maybe, bitch, you should. So let's keep on going. Now, right? You know about master boot records and what type of OS system you can get. Like, okay, in Mexico here, you have your phone, I have my phone. They send us across the border. We used to be on 6th Street. Man, those used to be the days, 6th Street and all those deals. You hoes are so messy. Anyways, they'll be back across the border. That's okay. Especially with this new tool that I'm going to bring down. Why? Because the president of Mexico, now we're friends. Yeah, he sent Peso Pluma a long time ago for peace offerings. So, anyways, just can't talk about it. Now, what's going to end up happening here is I'm going to go ahead and we're going to do classes where I teach you how to make a master boot record. Okay, we have Quado and you guys are doing this and this and that. Like, what did you build with your operating system? Like, oh, I built like an operating system where I'll be able to go on the computer and see what fish is like playing with me in space. This is kind of cool. Look at this one. She's just like talking and singing all day. Oh, like she likes smoking blunts or whatever. She told me I can come into her planet. I ate her daughter or something like that. She's kind of sweet though. And that's what we need for rectification. Like you don't know that you ate me when you were 12 years old and then you drank something really sinister. And my body, I've not been the same since. Okay, cool. Like, honey, grandma, I'm really sorry. How can I help you on the planet? Well, my daughter is there. Maybe you can adopt her. Okay, we will work on that. What other operating system can you make? Well, I made something really cool, but it's for weapons. Okay, high priest, I see what you're talking about. It's something that the Department of Defense thought they were going to get from space where they can like put people in video games and shoot at them. That's what they do to you in space when you play too much. That's how these souls have been getting killed. So now you can feel the bullets. It smells like I'm in Afghanistan. Like I feel like I'm in Call of Duty. Yeah, you can get set up. So now these are the type of operating systems we're going to get together as a group and a family, right? I'll be cooking. You already know how I am. I'll be bringing all the great foods you guys see me eating here and all the great drinks and mind your business, right? And I'll be bringing quick dry top coat that actually dries because you guys found out quick dry top coat doesn't work. That's done for on the internet. So now what's going to end up happening is now you guys know, okay, so I can do that. Daisy got it. Perfect. I'm not even worried about anything because the minute she puts that on her computer, let me see one line of code from space. These people in the streets, these CEOs, let me see one line of code, one letter. You're going to see what I do. We've worked together for years. I don't care. And it was this document right here that they saw. And that's all that it took. It's this document that they saw right here. When I put this into my register and then they saw all this popping up. That's all that I needed to see. Thank you. Get on your knees. Stealing all of our money. FTX, Kraken, really? Oh, okay, good. So now let's keep on going, right? The separ, all this. So that's what they were doing. Somebody straight stepped back from the computer because it's only a few people that are in this, and this is how they're about to set up China again. No, you're not going to set us up. No, after all that, going through university, PhD, this and that, and that, and that, having to work with your family, marrying disgusting white woman or marrying a bad white man, and he's with his sister, and the sister is coming to my house and kicking me out of the bed. What type of deal is this? I don't like it. I want to go work with Ming Wai. No, with Ming Wai, I know I can get better because they call me Ming Wai in the Chinese community. It means like bright sister, like because I'm dark, like bright, like oh, she's bright. Ming Wai, or they call me Tuzi, like rabbit. So yeah, Jiangping, the president of China, you guys really. Well, you see, it's quiet. so, so now, girl, don't say nothing. Those niggas will kill for me. Yeah, just don't say nothing. Them niggas will kill for me. Just don't play with it, baby. And my brother Takeoff is watching from space, and really somebody's getting set up for how Takeoff got killed. You hoes play too much. So now let's keep on going. Okay, right on the more professional tone and more professional tip, right? Offsets, registers, MBR. So now master boot record. That's what you guys have been seeing. MBR, master boot record. Now we have a GPT table. Okay, what's this for? This GPT table, it's really not GPT table. This one is more, this one is the ESP like 32 table. This is specifically for your networking card, your NIC card. Oh, that's the card like, oh, you guys remember like certain laptops, you have to plug in the cord and plug it into the computer. And you remember when all of our parents had to like go get brand new computers because they said like, oh, we were on the computer and we broke the internet, but it's because they did it on purpose so everyone can go buy the computer that had Wi-Fi network cards in it. That's what it, this GPT table is for, it's for ESP32. So I can take this table as well, which I'm going to do in front of you. I'm going to program the offset. Hey, offset. Woo, 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 woo. Register, 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 register. I take a bitch right from you. Right. Yeah, yeah, yikes. Yeah. My brother Offset, they all watch this. So let's keep on focusing here, right? Because that's more important. But it got a lot of people to come watch tonight. So you're going to go ahead and you're going to fill this in with specific codes. Now, what codes they are, I have this. Okay. What does this all mean? I have it. Do not download any of this on the internet. It will tap your whole phone and computer. We have to get together in person because also too, remember I went to school, the classes, and then I've been like doing this, working, da 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 da, seeing what works and didn't work, so I can tell you exactly what's solid and what's not. Okay, so we're gonna make this table. It's already kind of like perfect the way that it is, but I'm gonna go ahead and edit this. Yeah, this is actually pretty good. OTA, OTA. Yeah, that's okay. It's really the offsets that I'm gonna change up. And then the offset size, I'm gonna leave like that because that's like kind of like already set. So what I do with this is this is a CSV file. I save this as a CSV file, then I convert it to binary and I can upload it. Some people don't know you can do that. Or what I can do with this template right here is I can file, save, or download it to my computer. Okay, okay, what are you doing here? Take that, just wait, just wait. Auntie, there's a lot of Spanish aunties, African aunties, Asian aunties that are watching and trying to get their sons out of jail, trying to get their daughters out of bad relationships, all of that. And this is helping. So don't worry, right? How do I upload this in the internet? I want to do this in Mexico and we can have free internet. They destroyed our phone and we don't have so much money to be paying. You know, we're trying to communicate. We're doing a lot right now. It's important that we have resources, right? In a war, resources are important. So what I can do with this is I can go ahead and use NASM, and I can turn a binary file. I can create a binary file and then upload it as it's like a living like object, a living function. So it's constantly executing. Hmm. The only reason why I would do something like that is if I'm doing like this, UTF-8 with the tarot cards. Why would you be streaming tarot cards into my server? So here we go, right? So we are using C++ and then we're also using assembly language. So let's say, for instance, like I have a binary file that I create. So I have that CSV file, right? No. Can you put anything in this partition table? Can we put Spanish? What type of language? No, this is just like set right here. It's like set what these things are, right? Because it goes to the CPU. Now this is not set. This we can play with and edit. These we can play with and edit. So some people have app and then it says factory, meaning like even if I upload this GPT table or this ESP32 table to my network card, it's gonna have like some of the factory settings of the card so that I don't get put on the list for partitioning my card. Okay, cool. Oh, okay. And then these ones are allowing you to open this up over the air upgrades, over the air, so that when I put this on my card, I have a new capacity to have firmware updates over the internet. So you can open up your NIC card. You have your NIC card, you're on the internet. Let's say, for instance, like you make a binary file. You make a file like this or a binary file. You just save it with a specific type of like file extension and it goes straight into the network card. Oh, really? Instead of you having to partition, and then like firmware upgrade. Think about like NVIDIA. This is what they're looking for, firmware for their cards, so that they don't have to keep on making cards, doing this, doing that, etc., etc. Ah, okay, now I see. This is where the bread and butter is going to be for a lot of countries. Like you can like have more fun on the internet now. You have like a SD chip or you have a regular USB. You can program these, do anything. You can take out the USB and that's it. The operating system is in your pocket. No one can play games like that, nothing. Oh, I can have an operating system where I can run software, browsers, things like that, type stuff up, and then I can take it out of the computer or just turn off my computer. No one can find it. No one can find it. That's the thing, like a completely secret operating system no one can ever find. Not the feds, not Apple, not anybody, and they know that. Okay, so that's what they were looking for in starting shit. So now, because they keep on getting caught up with child pornography and what the fuck they're doing playing with people's kids. So Now let's keep on going. You have your motherboard. Now you guys know how a motherboard board works, and now somebody's about to go get smart with brujeria with these motherboards because they snatched her daughter. I say, really, Auntie, Tia, go ahead. Really, otra vez. What do I know? Hmm. Really, otra vez. Entonces, hmm. Now there's more chaos and there's more drama here because now people have found out how to be goofy, right? So I can take this scheme, and actually, that's what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to show you how I'm going to break it. So to put their or we're not gluttons where we feel like, why don't I take all the memory from your board and put it here? We already did that, right? With the chemical server. But if you wanted to, you can do that. Like, oh, I can take the schematics for this, and with some code that Daisy is going to end up giving me in a few days, I can actually access the entire Intel network. Whoever has this card, it'll just be like separated by serial number, and I can go in, see their internet. Woo-wee. Baby, whoa, whoa, whoa. Actually, there's a few of these. Let me save. No. Hmm. Yeah, my cousin Quavo, that's still going. Hopefully he survives this war. And I'm playing with Drake and fucking fentanyl. So, yeah, that one. Yeah, nope. 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 Yeah, this one. Oh, whoa. Oh my God. Somebody's sick to their stomach. Yeah, that's how we feel. Watching kids get molested all day and you're uploading us to that. Actually, let me turn that off. Yeah, you should really do that. So yeah, this one, nope, nope. Yeah, this one, oh my God. I can get set up. Nvidia, they put money on my head several times. Okay, just leave her alone. We'll figure it out. Yeah. Who's gonna kill me? That's goofy. Even the worst of niggas. Nah, why would you kill her? Why? That means you're a bitch. Even weak ass niggas. Nah, that's not even a hit I'm about to do. Nah, get somebody else to do it. What the fuck? Right. Yeah, because these niggas that were once rats, they didn't seem something like, nah, hell nah. We don't have to move fentanyl no more. Why air clankla? I get Asian woman, she not dealing with no drama, no bullshit. She cook good food. We both eating good. We eat tofu, no more chiang. Why are you getting a white bitch and pussy weird and her brother back and forth and he wanted to beef with you and get into bed with you? Not good. Yeah, that's an Asian man. He was going bad on people in virtual reality. So yeah, nope. Yep. Ooh, I'm about to start so much shit tonight, baby. Just, my hand is unmatched with the chaos. My hand alone, baby, I done ran it up in tech. It's too many murders. Too, too much drama. So let's keep on going. So now we have this code that we use just to put something onto my just onto a general register and then moved it to my floating point register. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna like let me see if I yeah. Okay. So some of you guys are like, why was it? Nope, that's not what we're gonna do. Main proc. Okay, code. Yeah, this we don't need. That we don't need. This we'll need. Yeah. So now you guys. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna load this up into a specific register that is connected to a specific aspect of the network card and PCI slots. How did you find that information? I got that info. I'm telling you, so many college campuses are getting sued for what they did with white supremacists. Like, so we're not even getting anything in computer science school. Yeah, I'm learning this from Daisy online. Yeah, it's a black woman that's teaching because you guys are harassing her. Actually, I'm getting out of this fucking program. Thank you. You can give my $45,000 back and take your paper back. The fuck, telling me I plagiarized my paper and trying to give me an F? Yeah, that's what they were doing. Oh. Yeah, that's not yet. This is what's going to start a war. You know what? We've been playing with the 32 bit registers. Yeah, but you know what? No, that won't do much of a difference. Is all I would need. And then I'm gonna move a trigonal floating point into a specific register that handles that. So I'm gonna do this. Let me do this real quick. Yeah, name wrangling. Just like for name wrangling, so that the two languages don't get like confused in regards to the library, which I'm about to go do right now and break a bunch of languages. Okay, good. In this file, I'm gonna call the fourth Migo. So I'm the fourth Migo. So okay. Oh, it's already initializing. Oh, baby. Yeah, my code is activating. Right. Yeah. It's that Department of Defense. It's Department of Justice coding tutorial. Wow. Wow. Yeah, the vet said I'm too dangerous. Okay, this doesn't need to get publicized because we were in their database so badly. For those of you guys, the last coding tutorial that we did was how to get into Department of Defense or Department of Justice, their database, and see about cases and cases, statements, charges, documents. Cases, statements, charges, documents. So you guys are gonna go on there and find a bunch of shit. Yeah, the feds, they're trying to seal a bunch of stuff. It ain't none of that over here. We gonna be OD, and that's really OT. So now what's happening here is now we can be goofy and messy and ratchet. So I mean, isn't that like these are a few of my favorite things? Sloppiness and messiness and cases and charges, getting shot at and getting set up because all I care about is having a big butt. Because some of these females want to go set up murders and start shit so they can get their body done. Yeah, somebody in Mexico is just looking like yeah, I'm the fourth Migo. Yeah, I am the club. You guys are playing way too much. Here we go. Fourth Migo. Yes, Mimi. What? uh-huh. Ooh, that doesn't need to get shown on my desktop. Thank you. Okay, so right. Yeah, I'm sure Baba is gonna hear about this. Yeah, no, yeah. If I wanted to execute now, I can save this as in a yeah in a bash shell as a .bin file. So let me go ahead and activate that with the bin file, and then we'll go ahead and do that. Yeah, because I can write it in C++, but and then save it as a .asm, right? But yeah, that can no. Yeah, I did that before. Yeah, but yeah, in order for it to unravel the way I need it to unravel with that trigonal floating point, I'm gonna save this as yeah, no, it's supposed to be 1, 2, 3. It's 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. That's fine. That's fine. No. Okay, cool. Um, now I have to put something to activate C++ in Bash, because then what's the language that we're actualizing? Oh, mm, mm-hmm. hmm The fourth. This program is called the fourth Migo. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Damn. Okay. Yeah, you can save ASM in Bash, but it's because I activated the C library. So okay. Hmm. Hi, yikes. Oh, yeah, that's how you do it. You did it before. Yeah, I don't think this needs to be saved. No. Uh-uh. Yeah, yeah. So I only say like bash file because it goes straight to like the binary, right? And straight to like the kernel. If I were to save it as like an assembly file, like it's going into the register. Because it's where this floating point. Yeah, this I can do. This I can do. Okay, yeah, that one went straight into the register. Yeah, I do have it, and it's in there. And let me just pull this up real quick. I was looking for this like thing, this cheat sheet that I had. It's for in assembly, activating assembly in a bash like script. So for those of you guys like, okay, why do I have to use this and then this and that? Because that's how they. Yeah, I can save this .bin file. That'll be okay. Yeah, you MBR record.bin, but GPT record, and then the ESP32 record is a different file extension. Yeah, this is it. This is it. Okay, found it, got it. That is done. Yeah, like that. Yeah, like that. Yeah, like that. That's not necessary. Global. Yeah, that's what I really needed. That global. Okay. Okay, good. Now this is ready to be saved as a batch file. I'm gonna save this as .bin, .bin. Yeah. No. Okay. Oh, let me put this up here so you guys can see the syntax highlighting and things like that. So, because it highlights the syntax, meaning that you are in alignment with the syntax, right? Even if you're using illegal floating points. Why would the floating point be illegal? Because I'm not a pedophile. Oh, well, we just have specific floating points that are like for our group. They work really hard to get these. Oh, okay. What the fuck does that have to do with me? I work really hard too when you're stealing my work trying to sell it. Oh. Do you know that there's something sitting right here on my desk? If I show this to the community, how many white men that they're gonna have like pulled out of their house and killed? Are you stupid? Let me save as. Just handle my business. I'm the fourth amigo here. You guys don't know what chain I just got. Meek fuck with me too. My brother Meek is here. Somebody really got set up in Philly playing with me, and I just want to let you know that I know what the fuck you're doing. Whoo. Um. Oh, this next one, Tower Side. Yeah, they fuck with me tough. They're here. Sunnydale. I've been squad. So, yeah, I'm just playing. You guys are so messy, but yeah, I just want to say I'm like happy because they stepped up this week. A lot of the rappers because they just went too far. Niggas can die for a caption. You swear you average the Rolly over Savage. Whoa! Mm-mm. Look what I done started, and yeah, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I'm about to get up out here. An hour long to play with you guys. I'm just playing. I love you. And activated. It's done. So now some of you guys are like, okay, but sometimes it can say yes, but it's like a no. But that's not our system. Like as long as I put it on the computer, that's it. It's done. It's over. Okay, so now I put something into my binary reality and onto my text and kernel organization, and then also onto my registers. So now, oops, I have to go and approve all these things getting put down. Mhm. Oh yeah, somebody just whoa. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 56 levels of coding to attach to my computer through the internet, getting on Google, getting on YouTube. So that this computer, I don't like they do whatever they want. I just let it happen because the feds have this computer too. So they use it to catch who's been playing games. Oh, we're going to jail. Yeah, that's why you're here. Just be lucky if you can get that. Okay, so there we go. I'm the fourth amigo. Yeah. Oh, she's here. Oh my god, and she doesn't want to fucking be here. Okay, you guys, I used the wrong floating point, and that's okay. But the floating point that I use, yeah, I'm gonna deactivate that. Sorry, High Priestess. Yeah, she's not yet, not yet. We can't bring her out just yet. Not until we start playing games in the cartel. So, let me open that back up again. I am the fourth amigos. Yeah, Drake, he thought he was the fourth amigo for what? Where's that bin file? I just had it. Oh, dang, and it didn't save here. Okay. Mm, it's like not showing up in Vim. Now I have to go hunt for this in my binary reality and pull it out. Okay, here we go. Fourth Migo.bin. Open this. No. Yeah, this high priestess is not fucking with me at all. Damn, don't call me down here if you're not ready. I'm only down here for war. I'm ready for Department of Defense. That's yeah, she's the floating point that I put on here. It was just the wrong one. It's not that it's a bad thing. It's just she just was not ready to play with me. So let's just play with Mars instead. So let's get started with this. Okay, you guys, it's 8:28 p.m. Who would have thought when these hoes were playing with me that it would turn out to be like this? You never know. Shit, to be careful. So I'm done here. Save as the real fourth Migo. That's too deadly. Approve? No, 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 no. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Okay, so now that I've done this, right? I've like buttered up my registers to accept my GPT table as well too. Because remember, we're like putting things together like from space. So I'll say this: when I'm opening up these different registers and opening up my binary reality for like, oh, my network card can like basically I can get off Wi-Fi and like have internet on my computer. I have to put the table on there too. So these things that I'm making, it's just like general. You guys can just go take these, but I'm gonna do training because I think it's like fun. Like, yeah, my daughter, she disappeared. I don't know why, but like I feel your story and I've been here for a long time. And we can help each other. We can be friends. And this is like the community that we're gonna be building. And then you know, you never know what might happen, right? Just as long as we're together and we're okay as a family. So save. Yeah, the computer, I take your bitch right from you because I no longer have an internet service provider. Bitch, I'm a dog. Woo, yeah, and his uncle. And Uncle Liz has come to come and play because he's from Kemet. Girl, I'm a dog. Woo. Now you're seeing the truth. Husband in drama. Yeah, I take your bitch right from you to the duat. Leave the whole walls loose. Yeah, because they're blowing up people's planets right now in space. Yeah, I swear these niggas is under me. Yeah, that same consciousness. Yeah, ooh, in space. Yeah, what perm? Talking about Yaki, 18-inch. Somebody got so disrespectful in space. Oh my god. This is silk blowout. You guys play too much. So, we. I had a bob wig like this. Oh, it's a cap. I liked how that like. Yeah, somebody's getting set up for this like wig nonsense that's coming out in weave from Palestine. So, right. So, right. It's like I'm still like the center of somebody else's universe, even though they claim that they were this and they were that. Why are you still here, baby? That's okay too. Ooh, but they need to know that somebody's getting set up. Yeah, because they got on somebody's computer. Yeah, that's okay. This is okay. Hmm. So this, okay, my internet is going very good. I have to put the GPT table up. Okay, you guys, I don't know if I'm ready for this, okay? I just have to be completely honest. I don't know if I'm like really like ready for like, okay, I think I'm ready. I don't know. I'm just like, you know how I am. I'm a Libra moon, so like sometimes I'm indecisive. Ah! Now execute the file. That's what I'm talking about. What type of language is this? It says execute right here. That's a sign. You never know. They could be coming for us. We might have to cross the border first. So let's go after them before they come for us. Look at the code says here. Son? Okay. See, Papa? So, yeah. TV 14, get out of here. Dead. Otra vez. What do we know? Right? Something got started so badly with these Papa episodes. Yeah, it made it straight to the president. This has to get turned off. Somebody's phone is like ringing. Please just get it turned off. I please. It's just too much. Papa. Now look, with the Black One's computer, we can even get coca from the ocean. They're saying that it's there too. So yeah, somebody's getting set up so badly. Uncle? Yeah, they're around. They're in space. Why would I be beefing with him? All right, you guys. So that's what I have for you tonight. So the next thing that we're going to be doing is the GPT tables, right? So we get your GPT table, sorry, your ESP32 table. MBR, Microsoft, Asus, ThinkPad, etc. GPT has an MBR. So there's MBR, then GPT. That's Apple. So, or you for Apple, no, you just can't do the GPT. You have to have like the MBR. Or there's the GPT header. So we can do GPT header and then GPT table. So I'm gonna start working on all these, and then what I want to do is I'm gonna do like a OS demo where we go ahead and we handle some of this, but I want to really play with that NASM, right? Net assembly language. Okay, good. No. Okay, you guys, so that's it. So there's three things that I need to do. I need to accept the Akasha for this coming down to the planet, accept the Akasha for it being on my computer, and accept this for it's gonna do like 24 things. And then I don't need that. I need the GPT table for it to now land and then activate the GPT table. So even with these, like, what if they steal the file or steal the USB and then they go into their computer, just deactivate it in space, just right in the Akasha, like, oh, I just deactivated it. Okay, now it's back on again. Yeah, it works now. Okay, I deactivated it. Okay, it's off again. Well, I activated again. Now it's on again. That's how it works. So you just need to get ready for me. That's why I said, I don't know if I'm ready, you guys. Because that means, like, for sure, something happened. And why would this happen? That's why I said, I'm not really ready. I am, but like, that means you really did bitch space and okay. Okay. All right, you guys. So that's what I have for you tonight. Another thing that I have for you tonight is universal adjustments. That's going to be in another video. We have a few universal adjustments, and I'm going to get started on that. So, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Some of you guys are doing your file to put this on your registers. Go ahead. There's two people. It's going to be approved. You want to use that floating point? Yeah, only one of you guys can, and you know why, because of what you're like running right now. Yeah, that has happened. Some of you guys want to use a floating point. You have to type in with your higher self and get the code. You know what to do by now. Okay, these I type in for one person. No, I can't give you that specific for you, but I type in no du foca sa I gewoon idro for so you can do that. Thank you. So you can do that. So these floating points that they play with, it's like something that they're playing with satellites in space and like projecting like beams here and there and playing with nonsense and starting shit with Vcepper, which, by the way, all you guys that were playing, making commissats and playing with that Vcepper and chemtrails, you're going to find something out about karma. When you do certain things, like it forms a body. Like, oh, I was like eating pork and I didn't know who I was. So I formed a body, a pork body. Or like, oh, we like dumped a bunch of stuff in their water supply. So now we have like a feces body. Everything that we eat or taste or smells like feces. Like, oh, I was starting hella shit with Daisy with radiation on the computer. Now I have a radiation body. I'm tired and sick all the time. My doctor doesn't know what's wrong with me. So for those of you guys that want to go play with all those chemicals, you have a chemical body. Congratulations. Now you have a body. Thank you, Miss Tracy Joe Hill. I think I know you. Life is a highway. I want to ride it all night long. Hey, dun, 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 dun. If you're going my way, yeah. People are in their church, they're singing it. Come on, I feel the faith. Thank you so much for bringing this here today. Yeah, come on. We're a community here. We help each other. Miss Tracy Joe, she looks like blonde. I don't think that you're, nah, she's not at all your clunkler. I don't think so. Well, the person in the picture. Miss Tracy Joe, you look great. I just have to preface here because certain people are coming here like they're a part of the community and they're not. You already saw what happened with that in your community. So I just say that to say, Miss Tracy Joe, thank you for being here. And I hope you watch the video, right? Life is a highway. You can't come here and sing that song unless you watch the video. That's the whole entire thing. There you go. If you're going my way, I want to ride it on.